What's up, y'all? This is January 15th. So I just got my hair cut a day or two ago. It's been a little bit now, but see, all gone. It looked a little nice when I got it cut. I just kind of woke up. It feels nice to not actually have to just have it all over the place. So that's good. But earlier video in here I showed what my house looked like when I first moved into it. I think first few days I was here. Well, lots of shit happened since then. So, and a lot of it just recently. So, yeah. So now I'm having to find another place to live. I've decided I don't want to do the car thing again if I don't have to. Last time I wanted to, and I was a little... I wasn't able to save any money on it. I think I explained this in the last video too. So, just a recap. But I believe I already mentioned the story of my ex telling me that she cheated on me and that she was pretty much done with our relationship, and we both mutually agreed when we talked about it. I mean, as soon as she did, I was like, okay, whatever, it's done. I expected it, actually. She'd been acting weird the last few days. It had only been going on like 5 days. So, I mean, it happened real quick and just recent. This would be their 1 week anniversary since they had sex, so. Yay, why do I have to know these things? I don't know. My fucking stupid brain wants me to know this type of information so it can use it against me later in the vulnerable moments. And God, man, my brain is all over the place. I'm relieved. I feel happy because I'm no longer responsible for her 4 animals. I no longer have to take care of her fish. I no longer have to take care of her plants. We weren't married. We were only together 6 years. I'm starting to see a lot of good benefits from this. But the only problem is we signed a year lease. And now we got to either figure out how to get out of said lease, which only gives me a little bit of time, and I'm kind of just looking at all my options right now. Not going back to Austin, because I'm assuming when Angelique is able to get off the leash, she's going right back to Austin to be with her boyfriend. So, I mean, whatever, But I can go to Amarillo, because my son needs some kind of help. He's been acting out. And then my daughter doesn't really need help. Her mom does a great job with her. It'd be me helping her out, honestly, at this point. Because she doesn't really need me. She does a great job taking care of her. So I couldn't have asked her something better, but, and she's doing great. Caleb, he's not doing so good. So I'm contemplating, thinking about going back to Amarillo. Maybe find a room for rent up there, or find a place that's a little cheaper. I mean, they have a Ross there, so. But I'm messaging a couple people, so maybe, I don't think I'm going to get into another relationship anytime soon. I really don't. I have baggage from 4 previous relationships that I've never dealt with. Because it's a quick succession. Not enough time to heal and process, but, I'm like, yeah, whatever, I'm gung-ho. I just want a family. I want to be, The 2 months I was living in the car, was it 3 months? I forget now. I think it was 2 months, right? I'll go back and check the videos, but yeah, I think it was 2 months. But God, it was all a blur now at this point compared to everything else that's already happened since. And you see, she cheated on me 5 days before she was supposed to move back down here. And we were going to get to be together again. I find out 3 days, 2 days, 2 days before she was supposed to move back down here. She was going to tell me in person, which, I can understand she wanted to do that, but, I kind of asked her over the phone when I called her because she had avoided me all day. So I was like, yeah, you cheating on me? And she was like, yes. And I was like, okay. Right there, I knew it was over. I was done. This is so done. So, that's why the haircut. But not because of her, but because I really did let myself go. Living in my car, I hadn't had my haircut in like 7 years, 6, 7 years. So, yeah. I needed to let that go. Anyways, so I think it was a change for the better. I like my hair shorter now. I don't have to do as much with it. It's quite nice, actually. There's one point where I shaved it all the way down to like an inch of hair all the way over my head. I was completely bald pretty much. And then I let it grow out to what y'all saw earlier. Yeah. I don't know, my emotions are all over the place. I know it's for the best that everything that happened between me and her, it's good that it's done. But now we're stuck in a 1-year lease together. And we have to figure out a way out of it, or we're just going to have to sit here and cohabitate and just be roommates. We're still figuring that part out. It's kind of weird. Going through some weird emotions right now. Maybe I can do it in a new journal entry showing, maybe I should start doing that. Just a new journal entry, just showing the stages of craziness you go through when you find out your spouse has been cheating on you. And it was completely uncalled for. I mean, I understand. She wants to change as an adult, and she feels like she's being held down. Okay, I respect that. It sucks that I'm the other guy at the end of it, and I might get a little bitter because, for 6 years I put my entire being into this relationship to try to make it work, and I think that was my big deal. I put her on a pedestal. And because I put her on a pedestal, she always looked down upon me because she never reciprocated in the way I reciprocated with her. And, that was always, it was a nagging feeling. Took her 6 years to cheat, though, so I'm kind of impressed by that. I'll give her that. I mean, well, no, she cheated on our first date. Like, she went down on a guy, like an old stepbrother of hers. And, that was just like, but I gave her another chance, and we had 6 years. They were good years. I mean, they were great years. I will say they're probably 6 best years of my life. If I could pick 6 years out of my entire timeline, quite a few of those years are going to be in there. I might take out the year my dad died. That wasn't really a great year. Not for that, but she was there and she supported me, so I have to, I respect that. She did that for me, so, there's no point in being a dick about any of this. It's over. We're done. It sucks on both ends. We both got to deal with this now. I'm just checked out, and that was it. And now we're both checked out, and I'm looking around. It feels kind of nice to actually look around. I haven't really been in that type of scene, I don't want to jump right into a relationship, like I said. I want to work on me, but, I got needs. So I'm gonna figure that out. So, but anyways, yeah, that's the update right now. If I start getting a little crazy, last night was forgot this part. Last night was the first night she moved back in. She came in about 10 o'clock. I made burgers for me and her brother, who is also our roommate. He takes that bedroom, and then me and her kind of share that bedroom, but we don't share the bed. Like, I guess we're gonna alternate at points. Like, she bought an air mattress, so she's either gonna set up the air mattress in here when she sleeps in here, and I'll have a bed in there, or vice versa. But I'm not gonna sleep on her air mattress. I've got a little set up on this chair here. So, I slept in it last night pretty comfortably. I was kind of surprised. So I don't know how long that's going to last of comfortability, but we'll find out. Maybe I will use it. I don't know. But, her dogs are in the living room here where I would normally sleep. So, but I'm looking just to get out of the house. So I'm going to figure something out. Alright, but anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it right now. She's at work. I'm sitting here watching YouTube, just contemplating my life decisions and what I need to do to improve myself and try to not make 2021 any worse. I'm trying to stop this bad streak that's going on. God. Everything started out so good. Beginning of the year, me and Angelique finally got a house. We worked on getting a house together for 5 years. 5 years, and we finally get the house. And we moved to Fort Worth from Austin. Finally, I get out of Austin and get down here. And we're doing great, and then the pandemic hit, and then shutdown happened. I lost, I was furloughed. Well, not furloughed. I was brought back later on, but yeah, I think I was furloughed. I think that's what it was. But when we opened back up, I came back and started working again, but it was only part-time hours. But we were making it work. And then I started to get promoted and, move up in my position at work so I can make more money, so I can, the plan was for me to get the store manager position so she could quit her job and go to school full time, which in turn is why she moved back in fucking September and started this whole odyssey of just what the fuck ever 2020 was. God damn, that was such a bad year. I mean, I made fun of it a lot, showed lots of funny memes, but god damn, that year sucked. And this year, it's like, oh, guess what? We never said we were gonna get better. We just said, hopefully. So, yeah. I guess we'll see how 2021 goes. Maybe this will be the year I die. That's a big thought on my head. I don't know. We'll figure it out. All right. Bye.